So you may have just picked up your DJI Osmos camera, specifically the Oculus, specifically the Osmos Pocket 3, and you might be trying to figure out how to use this particular device. Now luckily for you, it's pretty basic. There's nothing super insane going on here. So number one, looking at the device itself, if I go ahead and power it off, there's a few big things to keep in mind. Number one, the top side is the gimbal and is the camera. So this thing, when it's fully off, it's just going to have a black screen and it's going to look like this. If you move this particular lens around at the very top, it's just going to basically stay. If you move this particular lens off at the very top, it's basically going to stay the same. It's going to click back into its original spot. You have this gimbal here that moves up and down, which is really cool. But then you also have this display. It's a fairly small display, but it's a pretty nice display. This camera itself is really awesome. I'm actually pretty surprised about it. At the very bottom, you have a little joystick here. This allows you to go ahead and control this camera. It also allows you to zoom in and zoom out, and we'll show that in a second. And then you have a big recording button right here, which is really cool. Now looking around at the back side, you just have this particular area which allows you to just grip it, gives you a little bit more grip. At the very bottom, you have a charging port. You can also use this to combine with battery packs that usually come inside of the box itself. So you can go through, use these particular battery packs and everything like that, which is another really cool thing going on here as well. So powering it on, you can flip this display just like this and rotate it, and that will go ahead and turn on this particular device. You can also go through, and if it's actually completely powered off, you can go ahead and click on this record button right here, and it will also allow you to go and power on this camera. It will just be like in this mode, and then it will eventually come out this way as well. So you have a couple of different ways of turning it on and off. Now the UI itself is pretty self-explanatory. So in the top left, you basically have the option of basically seeing how much time you have left in your recording. You can also flip it this way if you want to go and basically see the same view, but in this way. You can go through and see this particular mode right here, so it shows you your SD card has 3 hours left of filming. The top right, you have your battery life. You also have your zooming levels right here. You can flip this camera back and forth right here using the bottom right camera or function. Then you have the video mode. You can click here if you want to, and it will allow you to switch from video mode to photo mode and a couple other modes here and there. Then you also have your frame rate. If you want to change it from 1080p to something else, you can change that within the settings of the phone app itself as well. So to see this in real life, what you can do is if you want to, you can use this joystick right here to go and move this camera around. So if I want to move this camera around like this, I can use this joystick to basically move it around, which is really cool. Now, if I want to lock it, I can go through and I can go and hold this particular thing down so it'll lock it into one side. So you can even see I'm moving the camera, but it's going to lock that particular that particular thing in on the side. If I go and hold it down again, it's going to unlock it. So now if I move it around, you can see it's probably going to be not as locked in, but it's going to have that type of capability. Now, if I want to record, I can click on this recording button right here. You'll see a big, loud, recording sound, and then that's it. You can see I'm starting to record. It's pretty basic, nothing super insane here, and it's just recording. If I want to stop recording, I can click on this particular button right here, and that will go ahead and stop the recording right there. So it's a pretty cool thing. It's pretty basic, nothing super insane going on here, but you do have that type of capability right there as well. Now, if I want to, I can go through and flip this camera screen back this way, and it will go ahead and power it off. So if you want to power off this camera, all you're going to have to do is slide it this way, and it will go ahead and basically power it off for me. And now you're pretty much ready to go. You can, bring this back to wherever you want to. You can move it around whichever way you want. But at the core, that's basically how you use it. Again, there's nothing super insane going on here, but this is, that's essentially how you use your DJI Osmos Pocket 3 camera. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.